Yeah.
So that's...
Well, it's funny because most of my family's in publishing. They were always, in newspaper publishing. That's what my father did, and
yeah.
his father and his uncles, and it's in the family. There's Billy and Ben Franklins that are in our family too. So.
Who's that guy that invented the telephone? His
Bell.
Yeah, he reminded me of his great granddaughter or whatever lives here in Santa Fe.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, she's really funny. She's a therapist. I went to her once.
Did you help her?
No, I think so. I think we helped each other.
Barb, did you seduce your therapist?
No, I tried. In that case, I did not. Probably tried, but
Well, now, okay. So to get on point here, this is the long saga of the thyroid nodule dissolution. We've got a thyroid nodule to dissolve, and as you were saying last time we filmed a week ago, if you went to a regular doctor, you would really not know that there was still a problem.
No, I wouldn't know except for the blood test, And I think even that's normal now. It's just that, one time they found it, and so they know it's there.
But you have a specialist.
Yeah.
And you get ultrasound.
Yes.
And so he can see the nodule, and he can tell you what it's doing. That half your thyroid is doing all the work.
Right.
Right. Which is so that means you're still sick. You still need to dissolve it, and this is a very good thing for us to know. And it's really good that you have this. See, and this is another thing. It illustrates that doctors are useful.
Sure.
You know? And I'll tell you, like, last night we were having this meeting, we were having our cure meeting, and there was a guy in the cure meeting, we were all telling somebody, telling a person her strengths and weaknesses and what her symptoms are and what her accomplishments are and so on. And he was saying that we're like a brain trust. Like Napoleon Hill used to talk about the brain trust.
Okay.
That, Barb has something I don't have, you have something Barb doesn't have, I've got something you don't have, and so on. We're a brain trust, see? And that then you have this master mind that can really create something important. And, if you have a good doctor around, you have that.
Right.
And
it's a way to track the progress and the cure.
For one thing, yeah. So there's a contribution to this master mind that you've created, to cure this.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
now,
go ahead.
I'm thinking of doing a water fast. I would like to do a water fast. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to make that happen.
Well, this is a good thing because you could you could dissolve the thyroid nodule that way. Now, before you do that, see, there's lots of things. There's lots of kinds of fasts. For example, Franny had a yeast infection, and I had this Korean daikon, the kind that has a green at the end. It's the end of it is green.
I'll take your word for it. Yeah.
It's stronger than regular daikon. Okay.
Okay.
So it's more of cooking daikon, I would say.
Okay.
And I steamed it and fed it to her, and it decreased the thing by half. In an hour or two.
Oh, that's cool.
And then she went to sleep, and she continued to heal. And see, the thing is that so there might be a substance to fast on or include in your fast. For example, I was doing a water fast, and I used coconut water for a couple of my drinks. And coconut water really changed me. I mean, I became not thirsty for hours. You know, and I rested really good. So the thing to do is to test this thoroughly. We don't have to do this on this call, but this is a good thing for the fast weight loss diet because, you know, thyroid nodules weigh something, you know.
Well, you know, I always get a yes when I test with the water fast help dissolve the thyroid nodule, but I don't always take, you know, the advice I'm getting.
Sure, right.
Because I have a pretty demanding life right now, and I know that like the first few days will be tough, so I have to set it up so I won't have a lot of responsibilities like driving around and stuff. So
yeah, well,
to get through, you know, the first few days of the water fast.
You're not really pressed to do a water fast or to dissolve the thyroid nodule because you don't have any symptoms and you have no discomfort, and so you're okay, you know, so you can...
Yeah.
So you can...
I can take my time, but I just want it to be gone completely, and I feel like this is something that will do it.
Well, this is why I like you. You know, you have goals, you know, you have standards and goals, and that's for yourself and your health, you know, and that's important. And see, in order for people to, you know, there's a lot of people who want to lose weight, but they don't really have standards for their lives or themselves. Like, they don't have standards for how they feel. Like, you and I don't like to feel bad, and Barb is like that too. Like Barb, you know, you don't tolerate feeling bad, right?
I don't like feeling bad. Not for a moment.
So when
I realize that I'm addicted to safety and feeling good.
Very good, Barb. I think that's excellent thing. Excellent addictions.
I want to be safe.
I've also noticed that people that haven't experienced feeling good, and they're out there, trust me, they don't have that standard because they don't know what it's like.
That's totally true. I used to think about that, like with regard to being, you know, physically fit. A lot of people have never experienced it, so they really don't know what that's like.
Well, also, you see, for a lot of people, the things that make people feel bad did not come from this life, even. Like you know, most people think maybe they came from their childhood, but they didn't. They came from another life, or just another existence that wasn't even a lifetime. It was just like they were a plant or something, and they picked up this thing that they've been carrying, and they have never, through eons, have ever felt what we call feeling good. You know, but it's obviously they have something that they call feeling good, and if I mean, people say I drink because it makes me feel good.
Yeah, exactly.
Or whatever, you know. That's what they associate. I eat candy because it makes me feel good. That's what they think about feeling good.
I tested this morning that I must have had some lifetime either as a plant or a small organism where I was in a box, like I was just stuck in a box or some kind of closed space.
Well, I want you to
recreate that now over and over.
I want you to test, Barb. Is that an impairment?
Yes.
You test it's an impairment?
Yeah.
Okay. The way to do this is to find the dimension the impairment is on. So test. This movie was given to you by HUM, the World Ministry of IMMUNICS, which enables you to cure medically incurable diseases. We also produce the Cure Drive in the iCollege of IMMUNICS. This is the home page. And as you see here, the movie that starts playing automatically when the page opens is a 3-hour tutorial film, which underneath it is the beginning of a series of movies. If you click on these links, you go to another movie that's a continuation of the tutorial, showing different aspects of the things that people need to get into when they cure things. The movie shows many people curing things. You'll find complete cure tutorials on the home page. Under the group at the top is another, this is a video and text tutorial, and if you click on the link, you'll see it has 10 lessons, and you can click on each lesson and you'll see it that the lessons are movies interspersed with explanations. And if you continue scrolling down the home page, you'll find a huge bank of movies of people curing things. Here's one of someone curing multiple sclerosis that you can click on and these play. Hopefully this one will play in a moment. There it is. So that woman cured PPMS and MS. Here you'll find people from every continent: Europe, the US, Asia, Canada. This woman cured shingles, and in this particular movie that's what she's demonstrating. And at the top of the home page you will find links to the cure meetings that we have every week. 9 p.m. New York time, Rome time 8 p.m. Underneath the cure meetings you'll find a link to friend me. It's actually Byard. I'm Byard speaking to you on Facebook, and you'll meet many people who are my Facebook friends there who have cured various diseases. Many of us have cured herpes, which is what I cured. Also there, if you have trouble getting signals, there is a whole bank of movies that focus on people who are just starting to get their first signals. Many of these people went on to bigger and better things, and you see them in other movies. But these are movies about their signals, how they got their first signals. At the very top of the home page, you will find above the masthead a link to the cure shows. And we documented people curing things on, we did this on the phone. There are shows on about 75 diseases, and the diseases are listed alphabetically, as you can see. You actually hear the people curing these diseases during these shows. That's post-traumatic stress syndrome from 9/11, the catastrophe. We have a show on that, and fever, somebody curing the fever, several people curing fibromyalgia, flu. We had a flu hotline, and there are many people. These people are actually curing flu, and the flu stops. It clears up during the 15 or 20 minutes of the call. It doesn't take long to cure the flu. Over here you have paralysis, parasitic parenting, Parkinson's disease. When you cure something, please join your voice with the voices of the many people who came before you by reporting your cure in our poll, which you can do right above the tally of the cures that people have reported is here at the top. And as you can see, there's a little link here. And if you click on that, you will come to a form that enables you to report your cure. This page is the hub of the Web College, and as you can see, there are detailed lessons on how to remove viruses, cure cancer, end trauma, recode your DNA, reclaim your organs, and other issues that people are interested in, such as the safety web. These are the main lessons of the Web College. And there are also movies here. Here's a movie on the right here of a doctor who actually years ago cured the flu on camera. So you can click on these two and play. He's demonstrating how he's doing it. They filmed him in his office. We've tried to provide you with everything you need here, and I wish you happy curing. Please be in touch with us. Just to say, can I go to the 144th dimension? See if you get a signal on that. Can I go to the 144th dimension?
Can I go to the 144th dimension? Yes? I guess I can.
Go ahead and do it.
Okay, both of you go to the 144th dimension.
I'm taking myself to the 144th dimension.
Me too.
No stopping for gas on the 8th dimension.
Test if you're there.
I'm there.
Me too.
Okay, describe what it's like on the 144th dimension.
I feel clear.
Yeah, I feel less interested in anything below the 144th dimension.
Can we stay here all the time?
I know, exactly. I don't feel like...
I didn't hear the word you said, Jen, when you said how it felt. You said, I feel...
Clear.
Clear, okay.
Yeah, clear.
You can go there and you'll be clear when you're there. Are you clear about anything in particular? And it's okay to say no to that. It's just asking.
Yeah, I feel, well, I mean, this would take a lot of backstory, but there are some decisions that my family's making that I now feel clear about.
Yes, because when you have that perspective from the 144th dimension,
Yeah.
You simply don't care about anything as much.
That's exactly it. But I don't care doesn't sound so good.
Well, see, that's right.
But it's it. That's really
Not in effect.
When people hear we say we don't care, they go, "Well, God, that's sick," you know.
I know.